Hi again folks, how's all doing? A chap called Dan sent me a couple of locomotives to repair recently, which you'll see in the next episode of In the Shed. He also very kindly sent me this old Lima 47 as a donation, along with some Hornby HST coaches. So thanks very much to Dan for sending me these. When it comes to donations, I'm having to say no to most of them, simply because I just don't have the room to take everything. But, there are things that I wouldn't say no to, and this Lima 47 being Johnnie Walker was one of them. I do like to have anything Scotch whisky related on the layout, so this is something I would definitely have bought if I'd seen it at an exhibition or something. The HST coaches, well, I did say I was looking for some after getting a second HST, so they were welcome too, and somebody else has actually sent me some as well, which I'll cover in another video soon. Anyway, thanks to Dan for Johnnie Walker here. Let's do a quick unboxing. Let's see how it runs. Yeah, it's a bit rough, but it's not too bad. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to fit a CD motor from diesel-trains.co.uk, as I do to all my Lima diesels, and we'll give it a once over, and I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. So let's get it into the shed. Righty-ho then, let's get a look at this Lima 47. I have to admit that Class 47 is one of my least favourite diesels. I'm not a big fan of 47s. I like my diesels, but yeah, there's something about 47 that just looks a bit boring to me, sorry to say. But I do like it in this livery, and the fact that this one is named Johnnie Walker, yeah, I mean, if I'd seen this at an exhibition, I would definitely have bought it. So thanks again to Dan for sending me this. I really do appreciate it. It's in really nice condition. We've got the dual pickup on the front bogie, so it shouldn't have any pickup issues. Wheels need a bit of a clean. We're going to take this apart. Let me just get my glasses on, get a proper look at it. The end of the keeper plate there has been broken off on the power bogie. I don't think that's going to make any real difference to anything. So let's open this up. And we'll clean it all up, we'll file the gears, and we'll install a CD motor. The ones I always use for this are the ones from diesel-trains.co.uk. Used these many times, and you've seen me do them a good few times. I won't film all of this, but let's get into this and see what's what. Is it going to come apart easily? I'm going to have to get the cocktail sticks. I think I'm going to have to take the buffers out to remove the body. Let's try it. There we go. Put the buffers in there. Put that aside. So all the usual Lima stuff. We've got 2 wires from that front pickup. We've got a great big weight, which is nicely wedged in there. So we'll undo that, undo that. It comes off, it comes out like that. Do those, pull that out, brushes and springs. Take the armature out, seems to be in pretty good condition. Oh, that wire's come off. That's the one that's connected. No, it would be the wire that's connected to the the little wiper pickup has come off. That goes to that. Okay, so we'll snip that, and we'll snip that, and we'll snip that. Undo these little bolts. Take out all the gears. So we'll clean all this up. Let's just remove this pickup. Give that a clean. Then we want to get the magnet and the magnet keeper out. That. I've got a whole load of Lima spare armatures and magnets now from all the conversions I've done. So we'll clean up the gears and we'll give them a file, get all the flash off them. We'll clean the wheels up. We'll put in the CD motor, connect it up. We'll reconnect the pickup on the front bogie, clean up the wheels, and we should be good to go. Let's give this a scoosh. These motors come ready fitted to the mount and the pinion gear is already fitted. So it really is just a case of shoving it in and connecting it up. I like to put the wires through that wee hole. It's a nice snug fit. Right, okie dokie. Now if I remember rightly, the red wire connects to this pickup and the blue wire will connect to this wire. So this wire from the wiper pickup on the front bogie will connect to the red wire and to that. I think I'll replace this wire. I don't think it's long enough. I think that's probably been the reason it's broken. It's been under a bit of stress. So we shall fit a new bit wire. So that wants to be about that long. Cut that. Put that heat shrink on. That is going to go onto there, and that oh come on. Right, I'm just going to pop these gears back in temporarily because I want to test the polarity. I'm pretty sure I've got it the right way around, but I want to test it just to be sure before I start soldering, because I've done that in the past. Confidently soldered it all up and then come to run it and the polarity was wrong. Right, if this is correct, the motor should go this way. See, I could have sworn blind that the red wire went to that rear pickup, but it doesn't. So, swap that over. So just as well I checked. Solder that on. Solder that. I've only got a heat shrink on the one wire. What an idiot. Do this again. Rather than pull that off, I'm going to cut it off. Get it right this time. Put that on there. Wrap that round there. Shrink that. Shrink that. Take these gears off again. Unplug that. Take that out. Oh dear. What's happened to this pickup? Look at that. Clearly suffered some kind of traumatic event, because that should be tucked behind this wheel. A bit like that. So I've got to solder the wire onto there. So that needs to go through that little hole. This pickup is mounted onto the plastic of the bogie, so I need to do this kind of quickly. That looks good. Yep. Happy with that. Just give these a wee scoosh. Just give them a wee file. Get some moly grease onto the spindles. Just get some oil onto that bearing. And we'll get some gear oil into the pinion gear. That should pretty much be that. Put it back in there. Put it back on. Stick that on there. And there we go. Nice. Stick the buffers in. And there we go. That's Johnny Walker sorted. Right, let's go and pull him out of the shed. Okay then, let's bring out Johnny Walker. So there we go, that's Johnny Walker back into service and running nicely with a CD motor. Thanks once again to Dan for donating this. It's a welcome addition to the fleet, especially in this rail freight distribution livery. As I've said before, I'm a big fan of these old Lima diesels. I think they're excellent if you're on a budget. They're easy to service and get running, and if you fit a CD motor as I've just done, they run very nicely and would convert to DCC easily. There's also a pretty good selection of them out there to be had at very good prices. There's always plenty on offer at exhibitions or available on eBay or wherever. Just don't expect them to run very well out of the box. They will need a bit of TLC to get them back up to speed, but once they're sorted, they are pretty much bulletproof and will be good, reliable, robust workhorses. Great to let youngsters play with and encourage them into the hobby. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the old Lima diesels. Righto folks, I'm going to give Johnny Walker here another wee run. Thanks once again to Dan, and I shall catch you later.